Hey, what's up you guys, it's Rocio Contreras, and today I'm going to be talking about something interesting that happened to me. This is my very first storytime video, so I hope you guys like it and enjoy what I have to say about this. I don't even know. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get started. So, you obviously know what happened because of the title of this video. Like, obviously. It's definitely not clickbait. This actually happened. I almost fainted. But basically, I'm just gonna tell you what happened the day that it happened, which was yesterday. This all happened yesterday. So, yesterday, in the morning, so my school does this thing. We partner with a hospital, and we donate blood. Like, kids that are 16 years or older and weigh more than 120 pounds donate blood, and it's for the hospital, and they can do research with it, or they can just give it to patients, which I was like, you can do whatever you want with my blood, I don't really care. So I had really forgotten about the fact that I was gonna donate blood yesterday. So I'm saying a lot. I'm very sorry. This is like but so they called me down. I went down and I had eaten breakfast that day, and we were told that we were supposed to eat breakfast. So I got all the information done and whatever, and I walked into the like van or the bus thing that they have it, like RV thing that they have. I don't even know what it is. But I walked in and I was, my finger was pricked. They checked for iron deficiency. They checked my pressure, my blood pressure, I think it is. I don't even know. And then she was like, "Oh, have you traveled outside the country?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have. I traveled like last year or 2 years ago, and outside like to Guatemala, so And she was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And then she's like, "Anything else that you need me to know?" And I was like, "Well, I'm on my period." And she's like, "Well, even also, guys, if there's any males watching this, sorry, I get to talk about my period. Whatever, deal with it. I'm a girl. Deal with it." Anyway, I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my period." And she goes, "When did you start?" And I was like, "I started yesterday, or I started 2 days ago." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And then she just told me to go and sit in one of the chairs. So I was like, okay, probably it's not important, the fact that I'm on my period and I'm already losing blood. It's probably not important. And so I got in the chair and whatever. And so the lady that did my procedure, she was very nice and she was very calm. So anyway, the lady, she put on this one strap thing at the top that's supposed to keep the your blood flowing onto the vein, and then she made me hold this little squishy ball, right? And she's like, "Okay, you have to squeeze the ball for me now, so I can actually stick this needle in your vein." And I was like, "Okay." So I squeezed the ball, and she jabs the needle into my vein. She jabs it, doesn't even it's just I'm I was literally and she's just like, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry, we just need to hurry up and this and that." And I'm like, there was another man in the van, but he was already ready, and his blood had already been pumping for a good 2 minutes. And she's just like, "I have to hurry up." And I was just like, no one else was outside filling out the paperwork. There's no one in here other than him, and he's already done with his process. So why didn't you hurry up? There's no need to hurry up. And she just stabs me, and I was just like, what the heck? So anyway, the blood starts pumping out, and it's stinging at first, and I was just like, whatever, it's fine, it's gonna happen, whatever. And so I'm just sitting there and squeezing the ball like she said I was supposed to. She takes the needle out, she puts everything away, and then she wraps my arm and whatever. So I left, and I entered the building where, I entered my school again, and the people who were helping out, like some of the students who were helping out, they're all like, you look very pale, you should eat something. And I was like, well, I ate the cookies that they gave me and I drank the juice. And they're like, we have sandwiches here. And I was like, well, I don't really need the sandwiches, I have food in my backpack, so like I'm good, I got this. They're like, okay, whatever, like it's fine. And so I go to my class and I finish eating what they gave me, and I start eating some of the things that I have in my backpack because I'm like, I need to eat more. And then I was like, okay, well, I think I'm fine, I feel good, I am doing pretty good. So I go to my next class, and this is where everything started going downhill. So I entered the classroom, and a bunch of people were telling me that I looked pale, and I was like, whatever, like a lot of people have been telling me that. And my teacher told me that I looked pale, and I was like, it's fine, like it's fine, I ate and I'm fine. So then in like middle of the class, kind of, I started feeling really lightheaded and my arms started singing. So they were like, one of the things that it said, like, to do, like, if you feel lightheaded or something, is like to put your arm up in the air. I think I read that wrong, but that's what it said. And I did that and nothing like was happening to me, and I was just like, well, this is like fabulous. And so then I got really nauseous out of the sun. Well, I was like, well, I probably just like need to eat something else. So I took a bite of this apple that I have, which is the last thing that I had for food. So I took a bite of the apple, and I had already eaten an acidic thing before, and so the acid that was in the apple probably like made this happen. But I started like having a gag reflex, and my teacher like literally like sprints and like gets the trash can, puts it right in front of me, and I literally like throw up in the trash can. It was horrible. I hated it. I was in front of my whole class, and I was just like, I can't. Anyway, after I threw up, this one girl in my class was like, well, I'm gonna take her back to like the nurses who took the blood out and see what like they can do. And so I started walking, and I didn't even get like far away from the classroom. I got like, I want to say, like from here, like let's say this is the door to this classroom, right? And this is like the wall. Like I got like not very far away. I'm making the scale very small, like very tiny. But like I got like very like, I was still very close to the door, like super close to the door. And right as I like got out of the classroom, kind of, my vision went like blurry, and then when I got to like this distance, everything went like pitch black, and I was like, I need to sit down, can I please sit down? And I was like, I can't see anything. So she had to put me down and like sit me down, and then right as I sat down, everything went like clear, and I like laid down, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. So she went and got the students who were helping before and told me to eat something before, and they came and they gave me some sandwiches, and I ate them. I drank the water, and I felt a lot better after that. That's the whole deal. But like, oh god, basically what I kind of learned from, how long is this? 8 minutes long now. What I learned from this is that I'm not gonna ever get blood drawn again unless it's like for something like important, like someone in my family gets injured, because I am a universal blood donor, so I can donate to anyone, which is why I decided to do that, because I was like, well, I think this is like a nice thing to do, because, you know, my blood type is not that common to have, and it's nice to like at least like do something for other people, and if I have like the ability to actually do that, then why not? So yeah, that's why I donated blood, because I wanted to help others who were like in need of the blood. Because I mean, if I were in a hospital and I needed blood, I know that I can rely on my dad, because my dad and I are the same blood type. But you know, imagine like having like a sibling who's in the hospital and they need a blood, and no one in your family has that blood type, and it's like they need the blood now. And it's like, for me, donating my blood and having it be like a universal blood type, it's like amazing that I can actually do that at 16, and I was like so excited for it as when they were saying like, oh yeah, like if you're 16 and if you weigh this much you can do it, and I was just like, oh yeah, then I'm definitely gonna do it because this is definitely something that I want to do. But what I learned from doing this is I definitely needed to eat more. Well, no, I think I ate enough, but the problem was that I didn't drink enough water. And that's what it said to do, and I totally like spaced out about that. I didn't drink any water actually after I got my blood drawn. I didn't drink any water, but I ate a lot. So I was just like, oh, this is probably like fine. And I don't know. I mean, when I came home, I had told my parents, and my dad was just like, yeah, you're definitely not going to get your blood drawn again, because he's like, it's not for everyone, and like, we kind of now know that you get really sick when you do it. And I mean, in the pamphlet and in the permission slip, because we did need to have a permission slip, it said that you weren't, like, that you could possibly be very lightheaded, and you could possibly faint, and there are some side effects to donating blood. And so that's like why I was just like, at first I was kind of nervous about it. I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But you know, aside from the whole, you know, almost fainting and whatnot, it went pretty well. I really enjoyed this experience, and I think you guys should try it out, but you should definitely like eat beforehand or eat after. Aside from the whole fainting and whatnot, I really think this is a really good experience for you guys to do. It's really cool that you can donate blood, and just think about it, like someone who's like very sick can have your blood and be a lot better. You could save someone's life with your blood. It's pretty awesome to think about. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I try to make new videos every single week. I'm sorry I've been failing at that. Last week I was kind of sick. I was actually very sick. So I wasn't really focused on making videos. I was just kind of focused on keeping track with my schoolwork. But I definitely will do a lot better. Again, I'm very sorry. Anyway, if you guys liked it, don't forget to comment down below what you guys would have done in my position, or what you guys want to see next. And yeah, follow me on all my social media. I'll have them linked in the description box down below. And also, don't forget, an apple a day keeps the haters away. Bye!